Hello, so you're interested in learning Reiki? That's wonderful. I thought I'd make this little video to answer some of the questions that I've often heard over the last 20 years that I've been teaching Reiki. One of the things that a lot of people ask me is, will I really be able to do it? Don't you have to have some special gift or ability? Well, I'm pleased to reassure you that Reiki is something that everyone has like a latent ability to be able to do. All you need to do is to come along to a Reiki class and that ability will be awakened in you. So yes, you could learn Reiki without any special gifts. Another thing that people are sometimes concerned about is that there'll be a lot of concentration, that they have to perhaps recite mantras in their head or meditate for a long time in order to make the Reiki come through. Well, I'm very pleased to say that this is a really beautifully simple healing art, where you're given the ability to connect with this Reiki energy that we call Reiki. And it simply flows then, just in a natural way. In the way that a dry sponge will soak up water, the person that you treat will soak up the Reiki through your hands and through you. So that might be yourself that you're giving Reiki to, or somebody else, or an animal, or a plant. And another thing that people are concerned about very often is that in order to keep the ability to do Reiki, they will need to practice regularly, and that if they don't practice, that somehow the ability will fade away. Well, again, I'm pleased to reassure you that this is not true of Reiki. Once you have the ability, by the end of the class, the first degree as we call it, you will have Reiki for the rest of your life. And that's a wonderful thing to have. I particularly encourage my students to treat themselves every day if they can, but if you lapse for a few weeks or a few months or even a few years, the ability to do Reiki will still be there for you. You'll still be able to do it, and you can start practicing again anytime you want. This has happened to some of my students. They've been very enthusiastic at the beginning and practiced every day, and then life comes in the way and they get distracted. But then suddenly something reminds them one day and they think, oh, Reiki. And they just put their hands on themselves and they start practicing again. One of the other things that people often ask about these days is how to choose what Reiki class to go to. There's so much choice. How do you decide which way to learn Reiki? Well, what I'd suggest is that you look for something that feels really comfortable for you, that you find a Reiki master you resonate with. I feel it's really important that people have a Reiki master to support them and who can guide them through the Reiki process and through their learning. I offer this kind of support to my students, and as I say, I've been teaching a long time. Some people are also interested in looking at Reiki as a career, and I would say that taking the first degree of Reiki is a first step if you want to be a Reiki practitioner. If you're already a complementary therapist, you could add it into your practice quite quickly, but if you're not, then it may take some time to learn to gain the ability that you need to be a practitioner in the public domain. I'm Kate Jones, Reiki Master. If you want to know more about Reiki, why not sign up for my free monthly e-newsletter on my website. Thank you.